So 2025 is shaping up to be a pretty exciting year for anime. The Demon Slayer movie is set to explode the box office in September for us in the West, but the Demon Slayer Infinity Castle Part 1 film is not the only movie that may explode the box office later on in this year, as last week it was officially confirmed that the Chainsaw Man Reze Arc movie was indeed scheduled for a September 19th, 2025 release date in Japan. And while that is very good for the Japanese audience, what about us in the Western world? I predicted that this movie might come out 2 to 3 months after the Japanese release, as most movies released from Japan tend to take around 2 to 4 months to be released in the Western world. But just a couple of hours ago, during the Sony Pictures CinemaCon panel in LA, they confirmed a release date for America. So let's read this article by Crunchyroll News. Yes, I know it is indeed April 1st, April Fool's Day, so some people may be quite skeptical on whether or not this news update is true or not, but both the Sony Pictures X account and Crunchyroll News have confirmed this news update. So let's read the Crunchyroll News article. Chainsaw Man the movie Reze Arc announces US release on October 29th. Sony Pictures announced during their CinemaCon panel in LA today that the company has acquired worldwide theatrical rights for the upcoming Chainsaw Man the movie Reze Arc and will release the movie in the US starting October 29th, 2025. Other releases in 80 countries are scheduled to begin from September 24th, 2025. The series previously announced during Anime Japan 2025 that the movie would be open on September 9th in Japan. Tatsuya Yoshihara, who previously directed the 4th and 10th episodes of the TV anime series Chainsaw Man and directed much of the Black Clover TV anime, will be directing the upcoming movie. Hiroshi Seiku returns to write the script alongside Kazutaka Sugiyama as character designer, all at MAPPA. Soyuta Yamazaki and Shun work as the sub-character designers, with Sota Shigetsugu as action animation director and Shiwochi as the main animator. Rikai Matsura will design the Devils alongside Look Back director Kiyotaka Oshiyama. I apologize for butchering some of those names. But regardless, this news update is actually pretty damn huge, not because of the release date, but it actually releasing 1 month after the Japanese release date. We in the Western world do not have to wait too long for this movie to be released after Japan. Mate, I was fully expecting this movie to be released sometime in Christmas, but it being released on the same week as Halloween, that is an absolutely perfect time to be releasing this movie. 100% guaranteed I will be rewatching this movie multiple times, sub, dub, and sub again. And it's crazy, September and October will be the months for the Demon Slayer Infinity Castle Part 1 movie and the Chainsaw Man Reze Arc movie. I think it's also amazing that big accounts like Sony Pictures and Discussing Films is just giving this movie even more attention, which I love to see. But I am quite curious when this movie will be releasing in the UK. The Demon Slayer film is releasing on the same day as the US in the UK, and that movie is also acquired by Sony Pictures. I do believe that ever since Sony Pictures acquired Crunchyroll/Funimation, the release window time between the Japanese and the Western world has slowly began to shorten and shorten, and with this Chainsaw Man Reze Arc film, with it only being a month after Japan, this is honestly incredibly amazing. Moving on from all this, over a week ago, the official Chainsaw Man X account revealed the first look into the character designs of the main characters in the Chainsaw Man Reze Arc film, with the full names of each of these characters. We have the Chainsaw Man, aka Denji, Pochita, Makima, Akai, Power, Kobeni, Beam, the Devil of Violence, Angel Devil, and Reze. So of course, judging on these characters who were revealed, it does look like these are going to be the main cast in this Reze Arc film. I do remember the Angel Devil and Beam being in the second half of the anime, so hopefully we'll get a little bit more into these characters in the film. The Chainsaw Man Reze Arc movie trailer has portrayed this mysterious bum lady as the main antagonist, and with these official character designs released on the official Chainsaw Man account, when you compare the lower half of Reze and the bum girl, they literally have the same outfits, the same shoes, the same socks, and the same skirt. They did try to throw us off with the pose the bum girl makes, but Mate, there is no hiding it. At the very least, she could have worn a different outfit. I feel like the official Chainsaw Man account has more or less spoiled the movie for me, and millions of anime onlys who have seen this official character design. Maybe it was obvious from the start that Reze was going to be the bomb devil for many of these anime onlys, but it would have been a nice surprise not knowing that Denji's new lady friend is going to be the main antagonist. Oh my gosh, that would have been cool. But it is what it is. An X account called Sony Games compared the character designs of the Chainsaw Man characters Denji, Power, Makima, Akai, and Kobeni to their movie counterpart. And I must admit, I feel like Power out of all the characters is the most different. There's less detail going around her hair, less shading, less line work, as well as all the characters having a more simplified outfit. Less creases, less lines on the Reze Arc movie designs. Also, Makima and Power and Denji's hairstyles are a lot more saturated in the movie version. I am aware that there were many fans online who were not happy with the Chainsaw Man Season 1 art style due to its desaturated, more cinematic look, but it does look like the movie visuals are starting to lean more into what the fans wanted initially, so hopefully the crying and the whining will come to an end. Going back to the character design changes, in my opinion, I feel like simplifying these characters will allow the animation to look a little bit smoother in the action sequences, as having those extra details would actually take a little bit more time to animate. So that's all well and good. But let's be honest here, the changes aren't that much different in my opinion. I mean, come on, they don't look that much different. That's all well and good, but how long will the movie be? Well, according to Google, the Reze arc in the Chainsaw Man manga series spans 14 chapters, from chapter 39 to chapter 52. A typical episode of Chainsaw Man usually adapts 3.5 chapters, and if 3.5 chapters equate to one episode, and there are 14 chapters in this Reze arc movie, then I can somewhat estimate that this movie will be roughly about an hour and 45 minutes or a bit above. I would like this movie to be about 2 hours or 2 hours 20. Ideally, it's been some time since we've last seen the Chainsaw Man series, and I have no idea when season 2 will come out, so why not go all out on the runtime? Extend that bad boy to about 2 hours 20 minutes, that would be awesome, but I can see this movie only being about an hour and 45 minutes long, and if that is all the time they need in the world to make this story awesome and badass, then I am here for it. And dudes, I cannot wait for Chainsaw Man the Reze Arc movie to be released in the Western world in October. But tell me in the comments down below, what did you guys think of this news update? Are you hyped or not for the Chainsaw Man movie? Tell me. Like this video, subscribe for more Chainsaw Man videos, as well as other news updates, reviews, comparisons, breakdowns, rankings, and more. But thank you for watching, and as always, a boy, do the view, signing out.